What up? Peace and love. It's your boy Sam Wells. I'm back again. As you know, I do not care if you like, I do not care if you subscribe, but I would appreciate if you share, because sharing the truth is always the best way to get the truth out. So let's get to it. All along I've been saying that the Los Angeles Police Department is the main people who have the biggest reason to get Nipsey Hussle out of the picture. And look, now you're starting to see it unravel, because while they were praising him on the scenes, giving y'all this bullshit lie or this bullshit appearance that they cared about Nipsey, that they loved Nipsey, that they appreciated Nipsey, all along they was undercutting. They was trying to get his family and his business out of there. They trying to get the business, they trying to get them to surrender the business through the court system by illegal methods, by saying that it's a gang-related area, so they're trying to make them forfeit the business or take their business and their property. If you look back at the history of Nipsey in that area and his associates and how they died, if I was Black Sam right now, I would not be vocal either. I would be very quiet. I would be away. I would be concealing myself. I would be putting myself away, because I don't want the l.a.p.d. to kill me too, right? So people are wondering why Black Sam is so non-social, non-committal right now. I don't blame him, because he's in Los Angeles. He's a target. And then, I'm sure the police are following this man, or have people following him and his family. The sad part about it is, we known all along who probably killed Nipsey Hussle, but we've been going so many different ways trying to blame Jay-Z, Rempaw, Cowboy. We done went from Cowboy to Rempaw to Kerry Davis to David Gross to some billionaire and that did business with Vector 90, all the way back to, it don't even matter. But the real reality of it was, from day one, the same people that we keep seeing in the videos that we're seeing, that we just not paying attention to, has always been the major suspect. If you look back at how they treated Nipsey Hussle when they raided his shop, you'll understand why they didn't want them there. You'll see all the police stops in the plaza, all the unnecessary times that Nipsey got stopped during rallies, when he was at the peace rally, and they pulled him over and took and locked him up. They have made Nipsey Hussle a target for years, for 10 years at least. They have been harassing and bothering and poking and arbitrarily just trying to stick a knife in Nipsey Hussle and his business endeavors. So them, his brother, him, and his business associates, when they bought that property in full, that was like a spit in the face to the l.a.p.d. because they did not want them there. That was like a spit in the face to the L.A. District Attorney because they did not want them there. So basically, I believe that they came up with a plan that said, look, hey, they bought this property on February 28th or something like that. They got to go. We can't do nothing else about this. We got to get them out of here. So they came up with a plan to kill Nipsey, I guarantee you. And they gave that dude, Eric Holder, money to get him out of here. And then they came up with this whole elaborate scenario and made it work. But what they didn't anticipate was that it was going to make Nipsey into like a what's the word? I can't think of the word, but it made him into a way bigger figure than he was before he died. So it actually backfired on the l.a.p.d. So then when they realized that it backfired, then they went into another plan, which was, okay, now that has backfired, we're going to make it look like we give a shit. But while we're doing that, we're going to be undercutting the business and trying to take it so people are not so aware of what our plan is right away, right? So think about what I'm saying, put two and two together in your own head, and then look back at the history of Nipsey Hussle and the l.a.p.d., Black Sam and the l.a.p.d., and try to put your eyes on the purpose of why these people do not want them there as well. that property is going to be worth a lot more money than what they paid for it. They paid $2.5 million in February. That property is about to rise hugely very shortly because of certain things that are going on in that community. It is about to boom. The city wants the property. They don't want them to have the property, and they're doing everything that they can to get that property out of their hands. Pay attention to the plot. Look at the real killers. Try to figure out why they're doing what they're doing, and you'll figure it out. Stop looking at David Gross. David Gross is trying to clear his name, so y'all blaming him to get the cover away from who really did this. And who really did this was the l.a.p.d. in conjunction with Eric Holder and whoever else they hired. But I guarantee you, at the end of the day, when people do their homework, if Nipsey's family get an attorney to investigate this, I guarantee you it's going to be just like Martin Luther King, where they're going to find out the government had something to do with his murder, and then they're going to end up paying his family off. You watch. I'll put money to it. If you get a good enough lawyer, you can put together a conspiracy theory issue, and then all you got to do is show proof of the times that they've been harassing and dealing with and poking at this family. And now that this young man ends up dead, that if they can prove anything to have them anywhere close to that, then they're going to get sued for being responsible for that man's death. You mark my words. All right, so that is my lesson of the day. If you feel like I feel, put your words to it. Drop a line at the bottom. Drop a comment at the bottom. I'll let your boy. We trying to make it work. We also are trying to get answers, just like everybody else. I don't know everything. They don't know everything. But I'm not here for clickbait. I'm not trying to get all your attention. So have other people, talk to me. I'm here. Let them talk to me. Post comments. That's why I'm here. So holla at your boy. Later.